Pamela, and you are on Pamela's Adoring Crochet. I'd like to say welcome to my channel. And if you're new to my channel is mostly all about crochet. I do like to throw in a few things here and there that are kind of off topic of crochet, but they are about things that are useful to everyday life. Okay, so today is WIP Caddy Wednesday, and that is works in progress that I am working on and things that you guys are working on, because in today's video, I get to share all the wonderful things that you guys that post in Facebook or email me, things that you guys are working on. And I just love it. And I'm so glad that you guys love it. So just grab you a cup of coffee, grab you something to drink, sit back and relax, and let's just enjoy some good old yarny crochet talk. I am drinking just plain old black coffee, but I do have some creamer in it, still some pumpkin spice creamer, which is almost empty out of the fridge, but I noticed that the stores are still selling it right now. So I will be able to buy some more this week. That is so good. Well, first of all, I guess I can show you the two patterns that I released this week. And one is the little strawberry, 18-inch strawberry doll outfit. And, well, it might have been last week as well, or the week before. And the other one is the track outfit. And, oh, my gosh, guys, you that have made them and are posting them in the Facebook group page, they are so pretty. I love your colors. Oh, my gosh, y'all are so creative at putting colors together. Oh, and don't forget, I do have an Adoring Doll Clothes Facebook group page that the other doll clothes lovers of crochet would love to see y'all's post. So if you can, I would love it if you not only just post it in Pamela's Adoring Crochet, but if you would actually go to my Adoring Doll Clothes page and post especially the doll clothes, because that's what that page is all about, or the doll clothes. And so I try to keep all of you updated on what's coming up, what's been put in my Etsy shop and things like that when it comes to my doll clothes. So anyway, so go check that page out. Okay, so the other thing I have is I finished this for my granddaughter, Charlie May. It's the Little Mermaid doll. Isn't she cute? Now, about the only thing I did different is I did add an extra little strands of hair up here. And I added this little curly top at the top. They had a crown on it, and I didn't want the crown, so it left just a round spot. And so what I did is I just made some more little hair to go on, sit right there, just to kind of cover up that little bald spot. And the last one I let kind of curl up to hide, where all these pieces connected around. So anyway, so I made this for Charlie May, and I'm not giving this to her until we go on the cruise, because she's going to be staying in my room, and I wanted to give this to her as a little doll that she could sleep with at night. And to top it off, you know me, I've always got to go above and beyond, right? I'm making her a little corner-to-corner blanket for the little doll so she can cover her up. And talking about this, let me show you this little clip I put on. It's a YouTube short. I put it on Instagram. I put it on Facebook. And it is Charlie May trying to imitate me on my crochet, and my other grandson, Knox, doing that as well. And Knox is just so cute in the way he says crochet. So let me show that clip to you guys.
What's Tony doing?
She's crocheting.
It's crocheting. I want to crochet too.
You want to crochet too?
Okay. Tally, can you crochet too? Tally?
Are you crocheting?
I'm crocheting.
You're crocheting. That's cool.
I'm crocheting.
Yeah. Good job. Good job, Knox.
I'm also crocheting.
Let me see what you crocheted. Show me your project. Wow. That looks wonderful.
I crochet.
Yes.
I'm crocheting.
You are crocheting. What about you, little one? Are you crocheting?
I'm crocheting. I crochet.
Yeah.
Isn't that just adorable? I am going to keep that forever. And I will be showing that to his girlfriend to be, fiance to be. And when he gets married, I will be resurfacing that video for him. But anyway, so this is what I'm working on right now. It's just a little corner to corner. And I've only got this much yarn left on that. I'm using a 5.0 millimeter crochet hook. And then I have some more. I'm not quite sure how big I want this to be. I'm trying to measure it like, let's see, let me put that in there. Like this right here. So if it's covering her, I want it to be, because, you know, she likes to wrap her up. So I want it to be at least where she can wrap. About like that probably. And that way she can wrap all the way around, see? And so I just got that much more to go so that she can wrap that. And then that will make the length a little longer for her as well. So it's just a little thing I'm just throwing together. And I don't know if you guys remember, I don't know if you've been with me long enough, but back when I first started, I did these little, what were they? Ninja Turtle mask. I believe that's what they were called, for some of my nephews and some of my nieces back when they were young. And which is, I don't know, I've got to find the video and maybe go through some of my pattern books and see where I wrote the pattern down, because there is some patterns for them, but if I can remember correctly, I altered them a lot to make them work better for my liking. Anyway, so I'm going to have to go through my videos and see if I can't find that. But when I do, I will show that to you guys, because I want to make a few of those for my grandkids. And I especially want to take a couple of them on the cruise for Knox and Charlie Mae to play with. Put those little Ninja Turtle mask on. They're so cute. What made me think of them is we were at McDonald's, and it was my husband Hugh and me and Charlie Mae and Knox. And Knox kept putting on his grandpa's, well, they call him Papa H. They were putting on Papa H's sunglasses, or he was putting on Papa H's sunglasses. And so then, you know, Papa H was like, son, be careful with those, you know, you might break them. And so anyway, so what he did is he took the receipt and cut out 2 holes in it and then gave it to Knox. And of course, Knox put it up here, you know, looking out like that. And it was so cute. I'm not sure if I have any video of that. I may have a picture or two. If I do, I will post that right here and show you that. But that just reminded me, I was like, you know, I made some masks one time for the kids way back. So anyway, I'm going to look into that and see if I can't find that pattern. I'm thinking about putting a mouth on her. She doesn't have a mouth. In the book, there's no mouth. But here she is. Of course, I made the open eye one instead of the sleeping one. And I didn't add all that. I mean, she's 2 years old. I don't think she cares. And who knows? We're not on the cruise yet, so I may end up adding that later. So I don't know. But it's Sakura the Mermaid. And I used a 2.5 millimeter crochet hook on the doll and a medium 4-weight yarn. I just used, you know, big twist yarn, medium 4-weight. Nice and simple. So now I've got to make Knox one, and I'm thinking about maybe doing that one right there for him. They have all kinds of cute things in here that are for boys, like the dinosaurs and stuff. But I wanted something more flatter that he could maybe sleep with as well. Not that that's not, but it's got a big nose. Well, that's an alligator, I think. Anyway, he's got a big nose, a long tail that sticks out and all that. And I just want something flat, almost like a doll look, but for a boy. So I'm going to look through here a little bit more and see what else I can find. Another thing that I'm working on is a tutorial for this little book band to hold your pages closed like this for your book. So you can make this any size you want, but it has a pencil holder or a pen. A pencil and a pen will actually fit in this. So you can have two things in there like that. Very nice. So this tutorial is coming up. It's almost finished. I just got to get it edited for you guys. And I would recommend using a DK or lighter weight when you're doing your book band, just so it's not so thick. I'm using this Friends Cotton 8/8 yarn right here, the Hobie. I love this yarn. I make almost all my washcloths and stuff with this yarn. Anyway, so that's what I used for that, and I'll keep you updated on that. Do WIP Caddy Wednesday without showing off my temperature blanket. You guys have some beautiful colors. I'm almost jelly of all the beautiful colors. I'm like, why didn't I do those kind of colors? Why didn't I do that bright? You know, it's so cheerful looking. But I'm not going to go back. I'm going to stick with what I did. And I'd like to say thank you to you, to the podcasters that have YouTube channels that are joining in on this crochet along with me in my channel. I appreciate that so much. If you are a podcaster, please email me and let me know that you've joined, because I'd like to give you guys a shout out that you're doing the crochet along as well, and send people your way so that they can see your temperature blankets and stuff. All right. Oh, and then one of those I didn't want to forget is Seta from Seta's Place. Thank you so much, Seta. I love the shout out that you gave me. It was just beautiful. And I just want to say how much I love you. I love your channel. And guys, if you're not aware of Seta's Place, go check her out. She's always got something going on, and you're just going to love her. So go check out Seta from Seta's Place. So Doreen Armstrong, she let us know in the Facebook group page about this year-long tracker. So guys, this is why you really need to join a Facebook group page of your favorite podcasters, because you learn a lot from them. You subscribers come up with some of the coolest, neatest stuff. Well, she sent a link to this, and it's a year-long tracker. And so I have two of these, one for me and one for my daughter. We only live about 45 minutes apart, but sometimes our temperature is a degree off, which changes the whole color. So I'm doing them two separate towns. That way she'll have one for her city, and then I'll have one for my city. And then I write it up there, and then I check it off each day that I do it. So now you want to see what the blanket is looking like. So this is Sherwood. So this is 22 days so far. I've chained about 203. I will leave a link to how to get started on this. This is the herringbone half double crochet stitch. Here it is. Let's look at it. See it that way? There you go. I think it's a beautiful stitch. It's a nice tight stitch. And yeah, I'm very pleased with this stitch. I like it a lot. So I think you guys will like it too. If you haven't done this, it's not too late. We're only, 22 days into doing this. So I'll show you the difference between mine and my daughter's. Now, I put 2 stitch markers on the end of mine so that I would know that this one is mine. But really, I don't have to, because in the beginning, let's see, goes this way. In the beginning, she has a blue stripe right there. See, and I don't have one. So I always know when I go to grab them, I always look for that little blue stripe down here, because I know that that's Bryant. And since this don't have one, this is Sherwood. But they're pretty similar. There's just a little color different here and there. But that 1 degree changes the color, guys. Let's see, I'm using a medium full weight yarn and a 4.0 millimeter crochet hook. And if you haven't made one before, like I said, I do have a video that explains how to make this right here, what hook I suggest in it, and all that kind of stuff. And so this one is mine. This is a 2005 temperature blanket, Sherwood, Arkansas. Here are my colors. I am crocheting the highs, and on my card I put what stitch I'm using, how many I chained. So I wrote it down there at the bottom, just because I'll keep this forever, hopefully. And every year I'll just try to do my colors, opposite than this right here. And I'm just going to replicate this next year. That is if I do enjoy it. But I have to say, so far, I am totally enjoying it. Oh, gosh, I love this. I look forward to getting up every day, listening to my Bible, having a cup of coffee, and seeing what the temperature high is for the day, and just crocheting that one row. It is so much fun. So if you haven't joined, like I said, it's not too late. join us, put it in Facebook group page, the progress. You know, you don't have to post every day, but, you know, post every, maybe once a week or something of your progress of what you've done that week. It's just fun. We love it. And I'd like to give a shout out to my sister Tanya, because Tanya actually got me to doing this. She has been bugging me for about a year now to do this for my channel. And I was like, no, that's the one thing I'm not ever going to do. I'm not ever going to do it. I'm not ever going to do it. Ever, ever, ever. I'm not going to do that. And I don't know, the last time she brought it up, I got to thinking about it. I was like, you know, that does sound a little interesting. I think I'm going to try it. So then I started doing my research and stuff like that of how they actually work. Oh my gosh. I mean, I didn't have a clue how this worked. And anyway, so I did some research and I found out, you know, what fits me and what fits my channel. And so that's what I went with. Go ahead and see what you guys are up to. Okay, here we have what Winnie is working on. She says the one on the left side is the Celtic Song Scarf by Fiber Flux. In the middle is Callie the Cat by Crochet Cute Critters. And on the right side is her favorite heart. Thank you, Winnie, so much for sharing with us. Okay, here we have Patsy's WIP Caddy Wednesday. She says her wrap is about done. She's just using up the rest of the yarn. She's also making a Minnie Mouse baby blanket. She said her mail carrier is having a baby. Oh, that's so sweet. She says she also served our nation in the military. Well, that is cool. All right, thank you, Patsy, so much. So here we have what Pam is working on. She's working on a top-down raglan sweater from MJ's Off the Hook. She says she finished it and didn't try it on for the third time. The sleeves were too short, so she's adding ribbing on top of the ribbing. She says she's giving it a different look. The blue wrap at the top right is a pattern called Sorting Flower Stitch by Dr. M.D.O. And the kitty is a granddaughter's 9th birthday gift. Thank you so much, Pam, for sharing all this. Everything is looking great. Here we have Doreen's temperature blanket, and she is working on 2 of them, a high temp one and a low temp one. The one on the left is her high temp, and the one on the right is her low temp, and she's doing this with the moss stitch. Doreen, those colors are beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing with us. Okay, here we have Teresa's WIP Caddy Wednesday. She says that the picture on the left is an ear warmer called Ravencraft Ear Warmer by Nikki Little at A Little Loopy on Etsy. And the picture on the right is her temperature blanket for the year that she got married in 1978. She's doing Orlando, Florida temps in Anniston, Alabama temps for January and February because he was in the Navy in Orlando and she still lived in Alabama until March. That is so cool, Teresa. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. Okay, here we have what Cheryl's working on. She says the left is a poncho, the top right is a blanket, granny row stitch, and the bottom right is a granny coat for her friend and her first time making one. Thank you, Cheryl, so much for sharing with us. Everything is just looking beautiful. Okay, here we have my sister Tanya, the one who got me started on this whole project. Thank you, sis, by the way. She said that she is working on her and her granddaughter Kinley's temperature blankets. She said she finally got some teal going on in hers. So far, so beautiful. The ones she's seen so far are just as beautiful. So amazing job, everyone. Well, thank you, Tanya, so much for sharing yours. We love yours, and yes, everyone's colors are beautiful. All right, guys, thank you so much for sharing with us. They are just beautiful. You have some gorgeous projects going on. I appreciate it very much. Thank you, guys, for posting in my Facebook group page of all the wonderful things you're working on. So let's go ahead and see what is in our 365-day devotional. If you bought this book, go ahead and turn there now, and we will read this together. This is the day. Oh, I like that. Where did I put my glasses? Here we go. This is the day is the title. Let's see what this is the day is all about. Okay, this is the day. This is the day the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. That's Psalms 118:24. When winter is fully upon us, it is not as warm outside and there is not as much life in nature. If you live where winter is cold, you may be growing tired of boots, hats, scarves, well, maybe not scarves, especially as crocheters, and puffy, shapeless coats. Looking outside, there may not be much to feel particularly joy about. The simple truth is that God made today, and He made it with you in it. As you go into your day today, either with excitement or dread, encourage yourself that this is a day purposed by the Lord for you, and make the most of it. Even if you weren't that happy to get out of bed, how can you commit your day to God and thank Him for making it? Oh, wow, that is good. That is definitely a question that we need to bring to our memory throughout the day and think about that. How can we commit our day to God and thank Him for making that? That is just beautiful. I will try to think on that throughout my day today. Well, guys, that's all that I have for this video. I just want to say thank you so much for subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting, and being active in my Facebook group page. I appreciate you guys so very much. That's all that I have. So just remember to keep crocheting, live life, have fun, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.